Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And you know, the FUD around XRP, they don't even wait until the day it happens anymore. The FUD starts days before anything happens around XRP, like we see here. Crash incoming, Ripple to unlock 1 billion XRP on April 1st. Now, as XRP holders, we already know this is going to happen. It happens every single month. And what happens next? Ripple buys back 800 million of that unlocked XRP. And price crash? We literally drop a penny or two. Then we quickly move right back up. Every single month this happens, but people got a FUD on it. Then I always hear they're never going to be able to use XRP because XRP is not scalable. Well, this comes from smoke. The answer is XRP. XRP's on-chain speed is a legendary 1,500 transactions per second. That's up to 3,400 now. But that's not what makes it scalable. It's an option called payment channels, which is baked into the protocol itself. This allows organizations to process trillions of transactions per second if necessary, while settling summary transactions on the ledger. So every time people FUD on XRP, there's always facts to prove them wrong. Time and time again. And what about Ripple making all the money? Well, historically, information protocols like HTTP and SMTP were impossible to monetize directly. Ripple Labs is not a financial services provider and thus does not charge for using the network. The Ripple protocol, however, could in fact be monetized through its native currency, XRP. And that's how we will get rich. By design, 100 billion units of XRP were created at Ripple's inception. And per the protocol rules, no more XRP can ever be created. I see people every single day saying, wait until Ripple creates another 100 billion XRP. It's not going to happen. And we don't even know if that 100 billion XRP is enough to serve the entire world when it's being utilized on a daily basis. Think about how much XRP is going to get locked away by the central banks of the world alone. Watch out for the scam emails. Ledger will never contact you. So it looks like there's some scams going on around Ledger now. And, you know, this is not a time to lose your XRP. We are too close to alt season now. Even in the comments section on my videos, there are a lot of scammers. I try to delete as many as I can. Whenever somebody says, contact me on WhatsApp, that is a scam. Keep your crypto safe. CFTC Commissioner Pham says agency may be infringing on SEC's authority in KuCoin charges. You know, I would love to see the CFTC handle crypto going forward, because I think they would keep the retail investor involved. The SEC, however, they want us out of crypto. They could care less if we lose all our money. That's why it keeps happening time and time again. And at the same time, all Gary's doing is shaking down this crypto company and that crypto company along the way. Chris Larson thinks that Congress needs to step in. Take a listen.
The judge really admonished the SEC, really called them out in a way that you don't really see very often. I think it's just more proof that Gary Gensler's decision of sort of engaging this regulation by enforcement, rather than getting clear laws, he knows they're not clear. He just likes that lack of clarity so that he can go after anybody and make up the rules as he goes along through bullying. And that's not the American way. This should be at Congress. We should have clear rules from the legislatures. not through these sort of unelected, power-hungry, and really misplaced decision makers that you see in Gary Gensler.
The problem is Congress keeps sending letters to Gary. They need to take action already. You know, Congress needs to fight for the American people as well and keep innovation growing in this country. Keep crypto inside the United States as well. All we're seeing is innovation leave this country time and time again because there's no path forward because of the corrupt SEC. Congress needs to stop sending letters, though. They need to take action. Now, this is funny because Circle jokes that Ripple saved crypto. Take a listen.
Great. And I spent some time with Brooks and the Ripple EL team the other day, and I shook the hand of their CLO for jokingly saving crypto.
You know he's not joking. Ripple did save crypto. Do you know how bad crypto would be if Ripple didn't fight back against the SEC? First off, we wouldn't even have legal clarity for XRP. XRP would still be delisted on most of the exchanges. But not only that, look at these other crypto companies that cite the Ripple versus SEC case when they're fighting back against the SEC at the same time. Ripple set a precedent inside of crypto. And if it wasn't for Ripple, I'm telling you, crypto, we would have been out of XRP by now. People would have just got fed up by now and said, that's it, I'm getting out of XRP. Because it would be so much worse off than what it actually is today. Swift banned Ripple from CBOS, which led to the creation of Ripple Swell. You know, it's funny, people always say, Swift doesn't care about Ripple. They don't even see Ripple as a threat. Take a listen.
And Swift has an annual event called CBOS. And in 2016, it was held in Singapore. And so we had some of our people there as well. And all the crowds were at Ripple in CBOS. And so Swift was looking at this going, what the hell? The following year, they held their event in Toronto. And I was there, and but they banned Ripple from being there. So Ripple, being entrepreneurial and smart, they created their own event called Swell. And Swell was set up almost next door to where CBOS was. And guess what? Guess who showed up at Swell and guess who didn't show up at CBOS? It was an interesting time, and watching them morph and figure out their model. But at the end of the day, and I think that's really where they're at right now. So as a settlement for the corresponding banking model.
And that shows you how big Ripple actually is. Nobody was attending Swift at CBOS. They were going to Ripple Swell instead. That shows you the strength of Ripple, and it shows you how game-changing RippleNet and XRP actually is. Cross-border payment connectivity will reach a global scale. Guess who was at this closed-door meeting? And you see, Ripple is there. You know, whenever they have closed-door meetings or they're talking about cross-border payments, Ripple always has a seat at the table. Yet people are so worried about the price of XRP right now. All you got to do is buy XRP, sit back, and do nothing. Just wait for the money to pour into your portfolio, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Wow, central banks around the world anticipating a dollar collapse any day now. You know, I don't think this is going to happen in a matter of days. I think we're going to see the dollar collapse over time, like a slow death of the US dollar. And now BlackRock is warning US debt crisis could end the US dollar. You know what's funny about this? Back in 2022, I was talking about this because I seen the path we were on, and it didn't take much thought. I mean, it's common sense that you see how much debt we're in, and we keep piling more and more debt. At the same time, we're always sanctioning all these other countries, and these countries are fed up with it. They want a level playing field, and that's what's coming. But when I was saying this back in 2022, people in the comments section said, come on, you know the US dollar's strong. The economy's bouncing back all the time. Look at how much worse it has got since 2022. This is not sustainable. And now even the FDIC has not changed their stance on systemic risk management in terms of bail-ins. Take a listen.
Sort of talking about maybe they'll tweak the deposit guarantee scheme. The FDIC is talking about that also, potentially also introducing the long-term debt requirement for the large regional banks. That was potentially already on the table. CMGI Marie will come on to more. Obviously, that was a work in train already. It's not a response to March. It's a long piece of work. We essentially see that as doubling down on the idea of resolution and bail-in, getting away from bailout.
So they're doubling down on bail-ins and not looking for bailouts. And that's when your money gets swallowed up by the bank. And I was warning of this last year, the year before, and people said that's never going to happen. The banks are not safe. When the FDIC is telling you that there's going to be bail-ins, there's bail-ins coming. And that's why I always urge people that I even talk to outside of crypto. I don't care if you don't like crypto. Invest in something else. Get your money out of the banks. Bail-ins are going to happen. They are preparing for this to happen right now. Think about it. The bank crashes, right? Your money gets swallowed up. Here comes the US government to the rescue with their CBDC and their universal basic income. That's how you're going to get bailed out. You're going to be put on UBI with money that expires over time. The events that they're setting up for have been playing out for years now. And we're going to see it happen little by little over time. And that's why it's so great being a crypto investor, an XRP holder. Because as they collapse out this system, we are going to get rich from it at the same time. When it comes to altcoins, we haven't seen anything yet. I mean, I've been waiting for this moment for almost 7 years and was sure even that we were going to see another alt season like 2017. Market makers will unleash a wave of euphoria. They know what potential this market has. 2021 was nothing compared to what we're about to see next. People are already saying alt season is over. It's like we haven't even seen the beginning of alt season yet. Right now, all the focus is on Bitcoin still. I see people saying Bitcoin's going to achieve a new all-time high this weekend, next week. You know why? Because they know it's coming and they're anticipating it. But nobody could call this market 100%. However, we are getting very close now. Now's the time to keep your crypto safe. Now is the time to not get shaken out. Just sit back and hold on to your XRP for dear life, because it's about to give you life-changing money. And everybody will agree this year is the year it's all going to happen. But there's still people out there that aren't convinced yet. And that's why we're seeing the FUD. Once you see a narrative shift, and I stress this because we've seen this even back in 2021, when the narrative shifts and people are starting to get excited in crypto, and at the same time the mainstream media is trying to shake you out, you know we are very close now. Look at what happened with Bitcoin. The media was fudding all over Bitcoin, and then what happened next? Bitcoin took off, achieved a new all-time high. Same thing's gonna happen for XRP. But you gotta stay patient, stay positive, so we can get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.